Hey guys, welcome to Get Ready with me. This is going to be a quick one because I just wanted to share a bit of a sad story and get your opinions on it. So firstly, I think this might actually be the very first Get Ready with me where my hair is dry, so take a good look at my natural hair texture. I mean, this is actually on a good day, I must say. It can be a lot worse sometimes, but anyway, here we go. So there was recently a very sad community thing here where um there was an incident where a dog was missing for about 3 days, I feel it was. Over the weekend there was actually a search party for it because it was a very friendly dog and its owners were very distraught about it being missing. Right. Now, yesterday there was a revelation that after searching for this dog and days of being missing, it was found that it had wandered onto a private property owner's property. That's called them Jack, right? And there's a legislation here that says that if a dog is causing distress, harming, or just antagonizing animals, that it is legally okay for the property owner to shoot the dog if they feel that this is some sort of threat. Now, it is believed that this dog was actually very tame and kind, and it wouldn't be believed that it would antagonize animals like this, but nobody knows, you see. And this property owner had actually shot the dog and buried it, and family were very distraught, and now there's a big thing about it on the island. So I wanted to come on here and ask your opinions, how you feel, or how do you feel about such a situation, about a dog running away, right, and wanders onto a private landowner's property, and then that landowner shoots the dog and it buries it and it dies. How do you think that is okay, but that is a law that states that nothing can be done about this because the dog was causing distress, harming, or antagonizing animals? So the landowner felt that this was necessary. There's obviously no proof of this, and it is a bit of a sad occasion that we mourn the loss of the dog that had such a great impact on the community the past few days, with everyone looking for it. Personally, I feel there is always two sides of the story, and I'm much of an animal person. I love dogs, but I feel that in some ways, yes, if a property owner feels that this dog is causing harm or distressing their animals, that you could actually do something to get rid of the dog. I just feel like it would have to be, the dog would actually have to be killing said animals for it to come to such an extreme case of pulling out a gun and shooting it, and not trying to call the vet or anybody to see if this dog can be saved. Now, that's my opinion. I want to know, what is yours? Where do you cross the line and say it's okay for someone to shoot a dog because it's distressing animals? And I'd just like to say, when I say distressing animals, this means like farm animals. So it could be goats, it could be sheep, it could be cattle, it could be poultry, it could be any of those things. I think the saddest part about this is that Jack shot this dog, but she was a mother, she just had a litter of pups, which is what made the community even more worried and very passionate about Pepper being missing and this case, because the pups were literally just about ready to be released to the people who were lined up for having them, and they hadn't. It's just sad, because Pepper had just had these other pups who would have still had milk in her teats for them, and been that mother and the owners of Pepper had to release the pups early, I believe, because Pepper wasn't there to feed them and take care of them, and that would have been a whole other thing for them to do, to continue to do, knowing that Pepper was missing. I'm not saying that the landowner is completely in the wrong, and I'm not saying that the owners of the dog were completely in the wrong, because, like I said, there's always two sides of the story, and you can never really know the truth. I just want to know your opinions on the legislation. Like, do you feel that there has to be some more specific grounds about how far you can go depending on the basis of what an animal, specifically a dog, is doing to other animals? Like, because I feel now animals' lives matter. They don't understand writing. How can they know that this is bad? That's the natural habitat and natural being to hunt. And if this dog was killing Jack's animals, I feel maybe yes, a gun, especially if the dog was aggressive. However, if the dog was just passing by and the dog didn't seem to be doing anything, you were just worried, it could be, I feel like a less drastic measure could be used to spare all animals' lives. I am not going to try and make reason of this. I just feel that for future animals that this could possibly happen to because of the legislation, there needs to be a change or possible adjustment to specify, and it protects all animals, because it's okay for the landowner to shoot the dog, but you know if a dog was in public, it's not okay. But it was on private property, but a dog doesn't know where your property begins and ends anyway. So yeah, that's me. I just want to see what the rest of the world thinks about this, and actually I'm guessing that laws in the rest of the world are probably a bit different to this. I am interested to know what it's like, because this is it's a really sad thing here. For me, I am very big on dogs, so it really has saddened me, but I am also keeping ahead that saying there's two sides to the story always. Was the dog in the wrong? Was this a necessary thing to do? You know, but the dog could have been kind. It might not have been this drastic situation, but the dog owners can't do anything because of what this legislation says. All those kinds of things, I just like to opinionate. I don't contribute to such matters. I don't like to get political. A lot of the time, I just feel this is a sad occasion and I want to know other people's opinions on this, because it has touched home very hard in a way with me loving an animal and having an animal. I have a beautiful Labrador and he's the best, and I couldn't imagine what this family is going through knowing they've lost a dog, because my dog is like a brother to me, and yeah, that's just how things go. So let me know in the comments what you think about this slightly sad situation. What's your job? Are you involved in legal and feel that this is okay, or not necessarily okay? Do you feel it's a bit biased towards either side? Yes, let me know. Anyway, look, this is the first look. I feel like today this is a lot more of a basic look for me, because usually I go a bit more all out. But I'm staying home doing laundry and packing up my things, as you guys know, because I am leaving the island and soon to be moving, and there's just a lot going on for me right now, but I'm trying to fit you guys in and film. So thanks for listening to a sad story. If you have any questions, I am happy to answer them to the best of my knowledge, because I like to just say that this story is known to me through my community, but I don't know all the facts because obviously I am not directly linked to this. I would say unfortunately, but I think it's kind of fortunate because it's very heartbreaking. Okay, thanks. Bye.